Welcome back to another vlog. This is a very special vlog because one of my best friends is eloping and I get the absolute privilege and honor to be there as a witness. They're eloping in Colorado. I'm currently in the Minneapolis airport because I flew from Louisville to Minneapolis and then I'll fly from Minneapolis to Colorado. I have like about an hour and a half layover. Wedding is technically tomorrow, so we all fly in tonight. There's a group of 6 of us and her photographer has already like scouted the perfect location, so it'll be not necessarily a hike, but we'll get hair and makeup done. It's me, her, and then another one of her best friends. So there's 3 girls, and we'll do a hair and makeup in the morning, just like a normal wedding day, and then we'll meet her photographer, and I think it's like 10-15 minutes of like a walk through a trail to get to the ceremony spot. And the bride and groom drove. It's Tuesday. They started driving on Sunday, got to the Airbnb yesterday because they brought 3 of their dogs. They have 5 dogs. She has 3 and he has 2. So they brought her 3 dogs and they're gonna be at the ceremony. So they drove so they could bring the dogs, but flying in tonight for the ceremony tomorrow, and then I'll be in Colorado all week until Sunday. Fly home really early Sunday morning, and I'm so excited because I've never been to Colorado. This is gonna be a good one. Airbnb. Everybody else is asleep. That's lotion on my face. I have showered and washed off the self-tan. I get my hair done at 8:45 and my makeup done at 9:45. So my plan is to wake up at 8. It's 12:30. So that's a decent amount of sleep. And tomorrow will be wedding day. What's today?
It's wedding day.
Yeah, it is. Already? When did you know she was the one?
After our first death metal 4 concert, whatever I went to with them, he looked over at me. He was like, "I'll marry you." It was like a couple weeks in.
I think like a month or so into us dating, she went to a metal concert with me, like a heavy metal concert with me, and she was like having a blast and crowd surfed, and I was like, this is the one. Like, she didn't love that music, but she loved it because I did.
Are you so sleepy?
Oh yeah, there should be like a stopper thing right there, and it's broken off because somebody probably used it.
This? Watch out, Mace. Wow. Wow.
It's too high.
That might be a 15-pound barbell. They have a Peloton? That's crazy. A Peloton and a rental. They're so pretty.
I guess we'll bring them.
The fanny pack.
And the fanny pack.
Let me see the shoes. Fire. Absolute fire. You look beautiful. It's about 1:30. It is like an hour drive to Guanella Pass is where we're going. And then I think the hike, it's like 2.4 miles round trip. So a little over a mile there, a little over a mile back. So everyone's got tennis shoes on. The bride has hiking shoes on. And we will hike up, do ceremony, all the things. They'll have pictures, they'll sign their marriage license. And then on the way back, I think we're going to In-N-Out for dinner. So that's fun. I'm also trying to multitask, and I have a whole new set of personal training and nutrition clients starting on Monday. And so I'm working on their programs like in between stuff. And since the car ride is an hour, I brought my laptop and I'm hoping to like knock a lot out. So then tomorrow when we go out on the town, and by that I mean like we're gonna hike some more, visit Union Station, do some other stuff, I can just like be present.
I grabbed my backpack and I had that stuff in it and I assumed all together.
Hey. Those two. Good girl.
Oh, you are. Okay. Give me a
Like stand and look at the camera portraits that you guys want.
Yeah, any more than you want? I think so.
I think so.
Let's go. Last time I did this trail, I didn't know. I mean, look at her. She's all muscle.
Frolic to the left. Frolic to the right.
Colorado post-COVID. It's a rough one. We've got a 2-mile hike up to Guanella Pass. Is that where we are? 2-mile hike up to Guanella Pass. What time is it? It's almost 6. It's almost 6. There's a promise of In-N-Out later though. So that's nice.
Delicious. They like really snuggly in there.
Oh, yeah.
Get in there. Oh yeah.
Put your arms all over each other.
Be affectionate, weirdos.
Give her a 10-second Frencher.
Yes. Your dress. Look at each other right there.
It's really cold in the shade. I got goosebumps. It's like 55 degrees. I'm chilly. Did we do it? Is this it? This isn't it. Oh my god, it's happening.
I'm jumping in. To drown or swim? Oh, it's from. No, they're getting water. All
around. My fingers are frozen. Yeah, girl! There she is.
Woot, woot.
God.
You married.
Yes.
You did it.
We did it.
You married.
We did it. Now we have to walk back an hour.
Did you see my ring yet? I don't need it. I'm gonna.
Show them off, girl. Let me see the set. Oh, there she is. Oh my god. Look at her. She's a bride.
I think that this one was.
Good morning. My hair looks crazy. Yesterday was perfect. Got our hair and makeup done at the house, and it was so like chill. We were just hanging out, playing music. We ate breakfast, ate lunch, and then around 1:30 is when we headed over to the trails. There were technically 3 stops for the bride and groom, but 2 stops for the unofficial bridal party. So the bridal party went to 3 spots because their first spot they just took pictures by themselves, and then the second spot was Clear Lake, if I remember right, and that is where they didn't do any vows or anything. There wasn't like a real ceremony. They just took pictures by Clear Lake because it was beautiful, and then signed their marriage certificate, so they are officially married. And then, like I mentioned, they have 3 of their dogs here. So we had ink pads and all the dogs put their paws on it, and so all the dogs signed the marriage certificate too. And then we took pictures around Clear Lake for a little bit, and then we went to Guanella Pass, which is a really popular trail or whatever. And originally we were told that it was 2.5 miles, which is fine because we were under the impression that it was 2.5 miles round trip. So 1.25 miles there, 1.25 miles back. I can do that. Me and our friend Juliet, we were in our bridesmaids dresses. Granted, I had on Nikes because I knew we were walking, and then I brought like heels or whatever if we wanted to take pictures. But honestly, the bride was in hiking boots. You couldn't see it under her dress, but honestly, we just all kept on our hiking shoes, our tennis shoes, and that's how we took pictures because that was the day. And it was really fun. So then we went to Guanella Pass. We get there and it's not sunset, but it was getting close. So we got there around 3:15, but there was like another really cute spot for them to take pictures before we like started the hike. So they took some spots like across the street from the trailhead of Guanella Pass. So then it was like 3:45 when we decided to like start hiking, and we were like, okay. Then we found out it was the 2.4 miles one way, and also we went to like almost 13,000 feet of elevation. 'Twas rough, but the trail, you're going up, it's a bunch of oh man. It was really hiking, so it took us all of an hour to get up. Plus, we stopped sometimes if we like needed breaks because it was crazy, or it would just look really pretty and the photographer wanted like pictures in a certain spot there. So about an hour to get up. It had a false summit, and I think some of us were like, nope, this is it. Like, you're gonna have to take the false summit for what it is. But apparently it goes to a lake. Well, actually, apparently it goes to 2 lakes. The first one is like right before 13,000 feet, and then if you keep going, there's a second lake like right under a 14er. So we went to the first lake and we got there right around 5, and the sun sets early here, so early. But not only that, the sun sets early, you are very elevated, you're in the mountains, it was getting dark, y'all, it was so cold. I couldn't feel my fingers, and I like looked at my phone. I didn't have a ton of service, but the temperature on my phone said it was 48 degrees. It was freezing. Luckily, the photographer just had like 2 extra jackets. So me and our friend Juliet took the 2 jackets from the photographer, and then the bride took the groom's like suit coat or whatever. But it was so cold. We were all freezing. I just feel like the photographer probably should have told us that. She obviously came prepared. When we were leaving, she got a long sleeve shirt. So she had 2 jackets, a long sleeve, a hat, and gloves out of her bag for the hike down. And I was like, okay, so if you knew that we needed this, why didn't you tell nobody? But it was a beautiful day. She looked beautiful. She had a good day, which is what's important. And then we came back, we got in and out, took showers. I was asleep within, seconds. Literal seconds. And now we're gonna go get brunch, walk around town. I think we're gonna go to a dispensary and just have a good day. I'm so excited. I made the joke with my mom that I didn't need to bring shampoo or anything because I washed my hair on Tuesday and I traveled Tuesday. And I was like, well, I'm not gonna wash my hair the rest of the trip. I don't need to bring shampoo and stuff. And I forgot. Bridesmaid's hair really does it to you. There's so much in my hair.
So I can't even imagine you.
I'll be enjoying my trip.
Brayden should be over there today.
That's what he said, yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's weird. I've never had that with the TV happening.
It just takes a second.
But I guess he didn't think that he could just download like Netflix on the plate.
There you go, babe.
This morning, after we went to the market and had brunch, walked around, went to the dispensary, we all took naps, and we had to go back to the dogs. But then we came back downtown to Denver for dinner. We got this really good ramen, but then we all decided that sweatpants and wedding cake sounded way better. So we're going back to just eat cake and watch Netflix. Love it. Good morning. I think here in about 20 minutes, we are going out on a hike. There was talks of going into Frisco. I don't know if that's still in the talks, but I'm just along for the ride. So, 2 of our friends have to leave today because one of them, our friend's husband, is an athletic trainer at one of the universities in Louisville. He has games and stuff tomorrow that he needs to be at. So they are leaving today. And then there are other friends here in Colorado that I'm gonna see. So instead of staying at the Airbnb till Sunday when my flight is, I'm gonna go see some friends and stay with them for 2 nights. It just feels like almost, which is a blessing and a curse, I think. I don't want to say it's a curse, but almost every city I visit, I think I like know somebody in there, so I try to like double dip, make the most of my time, and then it just, and it's always good, but it's also always chaos. But hopefully wherever we go, I need like a souvenir for the babies. I don't know what to get them from Colorado. Here's a rock from a mountain. Like, I'll have to think of something good. Got my little braid. Ready to go.
It doesn't seem very close to us though. Rainbow like trails back this way.
Probably not that one.
That's crazy. Last night made it to a friend's house and then went out with them to dinner and had a couple drinks at a brewery, and we were in Old Town Arvado. It was super cute. But now we're gonna go to Red Rocks and then I think on just like a little hike. But I'm so excited.
And myself were like noticeably cold. Like we were noticeably cold.
Or you can embarrass yourself and we could be on America's Funniest Home Videos. We could all win thousands of dollars.
Just don't hurt yourself.
Oh my.
Oh, I didn't point your toes. That was ugly. Stop.
There we go.
Oh my. Don't you have to do the...
The biscuit looks very crunchy, but it also is very tender.
Wait, that's the river, or we would have gone to... Wait, hold the phone.
Hold the phone.
I don't have my phone.
Oh.
Yeah. Just here, losing everything, everywhere else. Reference, if you want to take 2 cars.
Yeah. This way.
Couldn't be me. Oh my gosh. I mean, that just feels like a lot.
I could do indoor
Just see that guy over there.
but like,
Where? Oh my god.
like she gets slow to go real quick, so you have to really glass.
This is the spot.
Like have
Excuse you.
Sorry.
Pardon me. Excuse you.
water in here if there's Is there another surface?
I wonder if they put a tarp in here,
Oh yeah.
and then the tarp's gone now. I don't know.
Wow, that's a bridge. Now I can feel it.
Yeah. I'm getting ready for dinner. We did a lot of like hiking and walking. We went to Golden, which apparently is where Coors Light is from. We didn't get to do a Coors Light tour because we looked it up. You have to have a reservation like weeks in advance. That was a little bit of a bummer, but I guess I should have thought of that being from Louisville and like you have to reserve a distillery tour so far in advance. But we walked around there and did a couple hikes that were in Golden and had brunch in Golden, and it was so good. But now I think we're gonna go get sushi, and then it's early bed because the flight is at 5:45 tomorrow morning and the airport is 45 minutes away from my friend's house. So I'm gonna have to get up at like 2-ish. Cool. I do think this has been really cool because, well, for so many reasons, but it's just crazy how like this is somebody's backyard. Like this is just normally what people do that live here all the time. And that's so wild. Like one of the trails we went on this morning, Kim, one of the owners of this house, she was like, no, I've never been on this hike before. And it made me think about things in Louisville that I don't do because I'm not a tourist or whatever. And I'm like, I should do that more at home. It's like do the things that people would come to Kentucky to do, except I've been to the Derby and I've been to distilleries and like all that stuff. But like maybe more hikes and other things that Louisville has to offer that I don't maybe pay attention to because I live there. But yesterday, even like Frisco, like that is the cutest little town, and that's somebody's like home all the time. But I thought this was a really, really fun trip. It was nice to get away from the madness that is normal everyday life. But shocking to no one, once I get home, it doesn't stop. Like I have something to do the next 3 weekends of October. And then it's Halloween, so really all of October. I need to wash my hair tomorrow. Here's the fit for dinner. All black, baby. It just works, you know? Woke up at 2:30 to leave the house before 3 to make it to the airport a little before 4 to fly all day. But hopefully be home by like 1. But I will nap the whole way there. Back to Minneapolis. That was hands down probably the coldest flight I've ever been on. I was so cold. I like couldn't sleep because I was just like but made it to Minneapolis, and layover's a little shorter this time. It's only about an hour. So I'm just gonna head to my gate, and then I'm thinking about just finding coffee and breakfast, and I guess just staying up. This is such a bigger airport than I thought it was. I landed in, I think, F and had to get to B, walked the whole thing. And before you say, there's a tram, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, one of them is broken. And the other one, like, wasn't near me whenever it was possible. I don't know, just shut up. Just landed in Louisville. I'm waiting at baggage claim for my bag. I haven't checked a bag in so long. I'm almost exclusively a carry-on gal, but because of the wedding, I felt like I just didn't want to get travel size stuff and whatever. So, waiting for my bag. My mom is picking me up. Hopefully she brings Nolly. But it's only 1 o'clock, and I feel like I've had a whole day. Did get upgraded to first class from Minneapolis to Louisville though, which was pretty sweet. American could never. My beef with American will never end. Delta for life. Do you love your present? No, girl. You don't like it? Bullet likes it. Oh. Don't mess with my hat. Don't mess with my hat.
She's probably saying, get this.
No, I was like, I might not like it, but you can't have it, boy. First day.
First day.
First day.
That's a good girl. She's so good.
If that was the one outside, it was in the storm.
Hey, can we,
You mean to
can we
rotate for you?
both blow it out with
No,
No, we don't need to.
Only the birthday person gets to blow it out.
Good morning, happy Monday. It's back to the real world and being an adult, which, how annoying. Just, that's so annoying. I loved Colorado. What a great experience for my first time. One of my best friends gets married and then I just get to like bop around all these places. Granted, I was only in and around the Denver area, so if I go back, I'll have to go to more places. Well, for sure, I feel like I need to go to Red Rocks because I just feel like going to Red Rocks not for a concert is like blasphemy. But there was somebody I think Friday and Saturday, but I didn't know who they were, and we just had other plans. So I'll have to like keep stalking the Red Rock schedule. But I also know that they close here soon for when it gets cold because they don't play when it's cold, obviously, because it's outside. But such a great time. I'm exhausted, like just so tired. But I mean, what can you do? We got to power through. We got to go to work, and then Airbnb people left today, so after work, I gotta go to my parents to get the rest of my stuff because I was not packing this morning before work, let me tell you. Get all my stuff and then go back to my house to clean, and I will be there for, I can't decide, 3 or 4 days. I have Airbnb people this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Check-in is at 3, whatever day people check in. So it'll be Friday at 3. So in theory, I could stay Thursday night and flip the bedroom Friday before work, but how awful does that sound? Whenever I leave tasks to morning Courtney, it's just such a bad idea. So I'm thinking, I play sand on Thursdays, sand volleyball. So I'm thinking I just clean the house, and I play sand actually near my parents. So I'm thinking just clean the house, and when I go play sand, just have everything I need, and then I'll just be at my parents Thursday, Friday, Saturday, because people check out Sunday. So we got a busy couple days. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Smile you later.